I want to talk about some intriguing news when it comes to Zebec. And what is that? Even though nothing I say is financial advice, recently when it comes to the Zebec Cards account on X, they announced a new partnership. And what is that about? This partnership allegedly is with Labubu on Ethereum. Now, I just want to make clear that when it comes to a Labubu, in case someone may be wondering what that is, some of my friends like to buy it. It's kind of like a toy or like an action figure, and it kind of has like a bunny, like it kind of has like a bunny ears. But then even besides that point, I want to keep in mind though, that when it comes to, again, Labubu on Ethereum, allegedly from what I see right here, is that it's a fan, token, right, on Ethereum. And also I did some research, allegedly, this isn't like directly affiliated, from what I understand, allegedly, to the actual Labubu. So then I just want to make that clear. But again, Labubu is spelled like Labubu. And again, it's kind of like a toy or something like that, which a lot of people do collect. So I think this is pretty interesting. But then when people like to say, oh, if it's not like hypothetically, allegedly directly connected with the real thing, what is this all about? Why is Zebec even talking about this? Well, we have to think about this. Take a look at literally the largest meme coin that we have as of right now, Dogecoin. That is literally allegedly based off of like the actual Doge meme. You know what I mean? Take a look at Pepe, right? That's based off a meme, you know? So then the way I view it is that kind of there's this, vibe where, you know what? Sometimes these meme coins that are based off of like maybe some of these famous things, we've seen that kind of become a trend, So I think it's intriguing nonetheless that we do see something like this. I mean, I don't think it's great news or something like that in the grand scheme of things. Like, I don't think it's the greatest thing of all time, but I do like how Zebec is, still updating. They're still doing things. And when it comes to the cards, I get it. A lot of projects out there do have cards. So it's nothing really like that special, I think, in the grand scheme of things. But really, I think what this kind of indicates is that Zebec, no matter how altcoins are doing, no matter what is really kind of like, going on with the price or whatever when it comes to ZBCN, they're still doing things. You know what I mean? Initially, everyone thought, oh, Zebec cards is just going to be some random thing and all this type of stuff. I just kind of don't view it that way. And by the way, it says a custom Labubu card is dropping in the coming weeks. So I'm assuming it's going to be like, a card with like, kind of the graphic of the Labubu. So then again, I think this is all just, pretty interesting, I would say, in the grand scheme of things for the Zebec cards and just Zebec in general. I think Zebec is a very interesting project. And when I take a look at just overall Zebec, it's still focused on AI-based PayFi, it's still focused on the payments market, global trade and finance, it's focused on RWAs, focused on, we take a look at payrolls. So I think Zebec is a very complete project. And I think if anything, right, a time for me to be bullish on altcoins, just generally speaking, is not when things are just like, nearing the peak or whatever. I just don't get that. Personally, for me, I want to be bullish at a time where, generally speaking, people may not necessarily be that bullish, because I did that, initially when ZBCN was kind of low in price. And then also, as of right now, I just kind of feel like, why would I just suddenly leave ZBCN and just be like, oh yeah, I'm going to give up? Makes no sense. I'm still going to believe in this, because the way you take a look at it is that Zebec really, I think, has some interesting aspects to it. And I think something that really gets me excited is that if we take a look at ZBCN not too long ago, top 10 in terms of utility when it comes to Solana, I think as Solana gains a lot of attention, maybe during a fully fledged type of altcoin season, I think a lot of it could maybe flow into ZBCN. 10 cents, by the way, is still my price target in theory for ZBCN during this forerun. And I get it, as of right now, things aren't looking the best. So it's kind of hard to kind of even say that. And I get it, ZBCN at the price of 10 cents is around a 23x from here. Not too long ago, it was around a 13x, right? Or some people like to say around 11x or whatever. Again, depending on the, place they see it at. But I'm just saying, I get it. The price has dropped a little bit, but, if anything, I'm still going to continue my strategy. Dollar cost averaging, holding, and just waiting. Literally, that's it. And make sure to subscribe if you gain value from this video. Greatly appreciated. It's been Lee the Captain, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm a peace. Bye.